How do you teach a generation that is hooked even more now to gadgets
Yeah.
to be compassionate offline?
So, I think this is very important. Empathy, compassion, kindness, gratitude. These are all skills which are interconnected. Skills are also not learned or taught in isolation, right? So, you one skill will underlie the other skill. And when you start teaching it, they will learn more than just one. Now, the thing is, I think it is a time like this has been so good for parents if they have taken that opportunity to sit down with their children and talk about what is going on instead of only thinking that they're also reading the news or seeing the news and so are you, but not actually using it to have a meaningful conversation. Now you look at all the labor migration that happened last year. You look at so many people being out of jobs. Empathy is basically what, teaching your child to put themselves into somebody else's shoes. And there has been absolutely like no shortage of examples, day in and day out. There have been so many cases of people who have gone out of their way. You should be discussing these stories with your kids. If it's something comes out in the newspaper about someone who's, converted their own vehicle, or somebody sold an SUV for oxygen, concentrator, somebody else turned their private vehicle into ambulances, not looking at, their own health. There
Yeah.
have been so many cases. People have gone out of their way to supply meals to COVID families. There has been a plethora of opportunity to actually talk and teach your children about these skills, right? What you can do, of course, is that if you have gone out of your way, you have cooked meals for somebody, even if you have just picked up the phone every day to check on a few people, let them see these emotional connections, how important they are, how to foster it. They can call up their grandparents, they can call up relatives, to check on them every day. There are small things that you can pass on to them to do. Kids have been really good in helping to coordinate activities because they're good with gadgets. So you can actually turn the gadget into something that they can do. So many young adults and teenagers have stepped forward to help people for verifying leads. All that requires is to be on the phone, to actually use their social media platforms to amplify when help is needed. So there is no reason that you should be stopping them from doing any of these things. Of course, we know that dependence on screen is high, but the point is right now they're in the house. If now carry this forward into their regular lives as well when things come back to normal. And for gratitude, I think it's very important to talk about it, to show them that these are things we take for granted, school, basic things that we took, luxuries, and how actually to be very appreciative of what we have, looking at what so many people don't have, and to focus on what is good, what is how content they should be because of what they have, and to somehow help someone less fortunate. Think about every night, maybe younger children can do a gratitude journal. It really works well. At mealtime, you can all discuss one thing you're grateful for. You can do a gratitude jar or a list. So these things, if you keep doing it, people who have done it, even adults, have said that it has really made them realize, because sometimes just putting it down on pen and paper, or actually saying it, is really makes you realize it more than having it somewhere at the back of your head. So, turn complaints to praise. Look at meal times as a very constructive time to actually, talk to children about this. And these, like I said, these skills, empathy, compassion, kindness, gratitude, talk on a regular basis about what's going on, highlight stories to them of people who are going out of their way to do these things. And you will find, and, encourage them, like I'm saying, to do a journal or whatever. And if you do it yourself, they will see it and it will get inculcated in them as well.